Cristina, thank you so much for taking the time and hopping on this call with me today. Before we jump in and explore your trading journey, could you give us a brief history, how you got into trading, what your journey was like before the program?
Okay. Hi, Koroush. I started invested in crypto in 2020, that cycle. I just haven't heard about Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then by how can I say, uh, research firm here in Brazil, I started to invest. But at that moment, I didn't know nothing about
Mhm.
cycles. And at the beginning, I raised money, then I lost money, and I went out. And then I decided to back in 2023. I started to do lever trading after did a trading course, but it was like a superficial course, and I didn't really have a defined setup or structured system at time, and I ended up losing money. So
Mhm.
I stopped it, and that's it. I decided to return with the mentorship.
Okay, so first time round, you made some money, then you lost it. Next time round, you tried leverage trading and you took a trading course which you thought would help you, but it didn't work out. I'm really curious. Why didn't it work out? What was wrong with the trading course?
I think they didn't teach a real system, a real process, and how to analyze the chart, how
Hmm.
to you create a strong and consistent setup, and then didn't work. So I thought it's not for me, and I will give up, and that's it.
I've heard so many stories like that where the course is just, it's theory, it's some drawing lines on the chart, but how does that turn into money? There's no system to actually make profit from doing that. People try it, it doesn't work out, and they move on. So you tried trading twice before, and it
Hmm.
didn't fully work out for you. You said it was partially because there was no structure, there was no system to it. It was just vague. Anything else, any other reasons before trading did not work out for you?
Yes, I think the mentality of how build a trading system, the mentality of not to be very ambitious to
Hmm.
fast results and to get rich fastly. I think this contribute most to my failure also.
Get rich quick gets people poor quick very, very often. Christina, can I ask how much money did you lose from trading before when you were trying?
About $50,000
50,000. And was that between the two times or?
between the two times.
Okay. And why did you then want to try trading again? How did you find the mentorship?
At the beginning into 23, Bitcoin started to went up again. I decided to study seriously about crypto because I found this revolutionary new, and I thought this time I will do this rightly. I will study. I will do it seriously. And if I see some people getting success in this, I can do it. So I decided to change my way to that I see crypto and I trade crypto.
Okay. And that's fantastic. How did you find the mentorship?
I Just a moment.
Take
I
your time.
had been following your content over a year at
Hmm.
that time. Like I started to follow you. I think at the end of 2022, at the beginning of 2023, and over time, I started to see seriously your commitment, and I saw that the mentorship was really focused on consistent and clear setups, and to teach the students a structured trading process.
And that's what you wanted because the previous stuff didn't work out. So now you've done the mentorship, at least for a little while. How's your trading going now?
Now I already seeing results For example, in the last month, I score about 70%. And I believe few factors explain this. The first one is study. I study almost every day, even on the weekends. And another very important element has been the support from my coach, Josh.
Hmm.
Having someone more experienced reviewing my process, giving feedback, and helping me stay disciplined has made a big difference in my learning curve. And
So when you say, go ahead,
oh,
please.
sorry, I know that I'm at the beginning. I have too much to learn, to improve. But today I feel more confident. I feel that I'm in the right path to be a success trader.
So you've had a 70% win rate, and that was over the last month, correct?
Yes, I think the whole time it's about 63 or
63.
64.
And over how many trades is that total?
I think 250.
250 trades. Congratulations. That is a huge
Thanks.
number of trades to maintain a 63% win rate over and be profitable over. So congratulations on that front. And
Thank
you
you.
mentioned Josh has been hugely helpful for you getting here. What are examples of things that Josh has done that has been really helpful for you?
Josh has been extremely supportive and insightful. That his guidance helped me to stay focused on the
Hmm.
process rather than the short-term results. He helped me with technical analysis and with also mentality that it's really, really important in trade. I consider the mental and emotional health strongly important to be a successful trader.
What's been harder, learning the strategy or the mental side of it,
The
and why?
mentality.
Yeah.
Last week, I decided to scale up a little bit my position size, and I felt many bad sentiments. My mind brought me many self-sabotage thoughts, and I hired meditation coach to help
Hmm.
me with this. Because for me, at this moment that I'm trying to scale up, the mentality is the real problem. The principal, not difficult. Um, yes, the real problem that I have to solve, to overcome. I think
So,
mentality is really, really important.
so how do you find the breakout strategy right now?
It's a little bit easier to me.
Hmm.
Sometimes I ran away from the setups and I got stopped and I talked to me, Cristina, remember, strict to setup
Hmm.
and you know how to do this. You have been doing this great and you have improving day by day. So uh, being strict with this setup and you will uh, get better and better day after day.
Yeah. And how did the mentorship help you with that? Because you said earlier the course you did before had no strategy. Like it was you didn't have anything you could use. What was different about the mentorship this time round?
I think the way that the mentorship is structured with phases. It's and with many exercises that have already been tested. I
Hmm.
think this helped me so much to overcome my difficulties to going up little by little until achieve the stage that I am now.
Yeah, fantastic. And what changes did you make? So the phase that you said the phases help you a lot because it had a structured approach. What did those phases cause you to change? What are you doing differently now that you weren't doing before?
Now I'm more strict with the setup, even though sometimes my mind tricking me,
Hmm.
but now I'm more strict. I try to not to do anything without the setups. And I think now I'm more aware about how my mind works when I'm trading. I try to be aware about the thoughts that it brings me, and not to not to believe in self-sabotage thoughts that my mind sometimes brings me. And I think this is different today from the past.
That's fantastic because it gives you a awareness around those issues. And then if you have awareness around those issues, it's much, much, much easier to deal with them and stop them sabotaging your trading. So how's your life and approach to trading different now? What was trading like before, and what is it like now?
Before, I didn't have a trading incorporate in my routine. Now I have a routine that includes my trading activity at least 2 hours a day. My meditation frequency nowadays is more frequent.
Hmm.
And I think this routine is being helpful and really important in my progress.
So you're now profitable and consistent, and some days you only trade 2 hours a day.
Yes.
Nice.
And now I'm trying to stay doing trade only 2 hours. Uh, Beside this, when I went home at the end of the day, I reviewed my trades. I
Hmm.
reviewed the material of the platform. Oh, that's a really good point to mention. The videos on the platform are very helpful, profound, technical content that gave me knowledge about trading system, technical analysis. So at the end of the day, I study the material, read books, I watch some YouTube videos, and I'm always trying to get better and better. Like everything we do in life, everything that we do consistently, we become better
Mm.
each day.
Absolutely. Everything above zero compounds. So even a tiny bit of effort, as long as it's consistent, eventually scales up beyond what most people think possible with enough time. And congratulations, Christina, on
Thank you.
changing the way you approach trading, on getting a 70% win rate over the last month, 63% over the last 263 trades. That is very difficult to do. You have plenty as well in the future as well to grow with your trading. As a final question, what would you tell someone who is watching this video right now and is unsure about whether or not they should take the next steps and join the program?
I think for me, the biggest change was shifting from an intuition process that I had before entering the mentorship and the real consistent process that I have now to progress in my trading activity. Once you have a clear system, trading becomes much more about discipline than prediction. It makes a huge difference.
Absolutely. Great advice. Thanks a lot, Christina. It's been a pleasure. I'm sure we'll
Thank
chat
you.
again soon. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.